Okay. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are taking a look at another winter storm for the Northeast. And like I said, I'm going to stay true to my word. We are going to record no matter what this has brought us. I know I am working very late, but, I think for these videos, I'm just going to do live streams, okay? I'm going to be doing live streams, giving you guys updates on these winter storms. Yes, Saturday, the big winter storm. If you guys thought this storm was pretty bad, yes, it brought about a half an inch of sleet, even up to an inch or two. But most areas got a lot of freezing rain. I would say my area probably got over a tenth of an inch of ice that really caused the roads to be all icy and everything, and driveways. But Saturday, it's another story, okay? I do not have the most amount of time, but this is gonna be the thumbnail in these live streams. I know it's not too much, but I just don't have the time right now to make videos and use these thumbnails. Use a new thumbnail every single live stream and every single night, because I do get off near like 9:30, and I have other things to do even before I even start streaming. So we're going to just be taking a look at all of this data here in today's video. Okay, so we're going to start out with the NAM. Sorry if there's a little lag. I didn't really reset the computer, but it was powered off and everything, so it should be doing all right. But just bear with me. We're going to look at the time frame and everything, and we'll even take a peek into the next third system of next week. So a lot to uncover in these videos, okay? Alright, so we're looking at the NAM. We're going to get the hours out. I'm not going to rush here. So 1 hour is 8 o'clock, okay? So 9, 10 o'clock. Let's get a little closer to the storm. So this is the beginning on 33-hour mark. So this is about, okay, so this is Saturday. So this is about on Friday. So this is Friday's forecast right here. You can already start telling the development of our storm system bringing some light to moderate freezing rain in these areas where I just circled, and then plain old rain in these X's, okay? That's the beginning of this setup. There is the 32-degree line all the way down here. All snow up here, okay? That's really good. That's the pattern around Friday morning. We're going to take, or Saturday morning, actually. My bad. Saturday morning. Okay, that, I did not even see that. So this is Saturday morning. Let's take a look into 39 hours. 39 hours. So this is about 10 a.m. on Saturday. This is where I think it's going to be cloudy. You're going to tell where it's wanting to snow, where I just circled an X. You got frontal end snow already beginning to develop. You got sleet and a freezing rain wall here. And then potentially more thunderstorms and severe weather. Temperatures are pretty cold at this time. And remember, this is 10 a.m. So let's take a look into 1 o'clock this in the afternoon on Saturday. And this has been a new update too, where the storm could be starting a little bit more earlier. This is about Saturday afternoon, and you can tell our frontal end snow has already made it in Philly, parts of the New Jersey, Wildwood, where I just circled. This is a thumping of snow, of wet snow. And then you got our wintry mix right here, and then our freezing rain. Okay, we're gonna have to see in tomorrow how this all plays out if we see more of a snow. But we do see a burst of snow going into Saturday around 4 p.m. We begin to start seeing a burst of snow. This is about when I actually have work, so we should see. We might get off a little early. I don't know. But there's a thumping of snow. If you guys are in Allentown, Easton, Philly, Reading, Berks, Monroe, Scranton, Central Pennsylvania, Allentown, Pennsylvania, Northern Pennsylvania, New York City, Wildwood. You guys are in a wintry mix. Central New Jersey, Southern Central New Jersey, the coastal regions here, parts of Northern New York. You guys are all starting in wet snow. Okay, wet snow, wintry mix to the south, freezing rain to even further south. Now this is 45 hours, okay? Let's go into about 7. This is about 7 o'clock in the afternoon. You can tell it's still a thumping of snow we are dealing with. If you guys are anywhere, if Philly, you guys have changed over to a wintry mix. Central Pennsylvania, wintry mix. Okay, anywhere in these pinks. And then here is that freezing rain. There's our coastal low right there developing. New York City, you guys are actually still snowing. Now Connecticut's starting to snow. Long Island, upstate New York. Once again, Monroe, Poconos, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, all the way up here, and then parts of the northern, like pretty much Allentown on north here too. You guys are snowing there too. Okay, take this another few hours out. We go into 10 p.m. You can kind of tell, but it's hard to see. This is that mixing line, and it looks like to me it's still a thumping of snow. If you guys are Allentown on north, where I just made that black dot, New York City starting to change over, northern New Jersey still going, the Poconos still going with snow, Scranton still going with snow, Wilkes-Barre, all these areas where I'm dotting these areas on north, like in New York, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Long Island, Rhode Island, still dealing with snow, coastal low here, and another low back in here. Then you can see that freezing rain and pretty much a heavy wintry mix. That could be snow, freezing. What I know to say was sleet and freezing rain mostly. Okay? It could be a little bit more snow into it. Then we go a little bit further. And you think maybe we'll go a little bit more north. But no, this is 1 a.m. And yes. You're now dealing with a solid wintry mix. If you guys are in the Poconos on south, parts of central Pennsylvania, the southern regions, Philly now dealing with the freezing rain, coastal low here, and New York, you are now dealing with the wintry mix. Long Island still dealing with the snow, Boston, all in Mass, Rhode Island, Connecticut, upstate New York, very northern Pennsylvania, still dealing with this heavy snow. Okay, looks much better than this system, and then it changes back after a bit. Changes back into some back end snow if you guys are in these regions right here where I'm lining up. So pretty much Poconos on south, you guys are a wintry mix, okay? Anywhere northern than the Poconos, you guys are all snow. New York City, you guys are even on the coast. Like any further shift south, you guys are all snow. But especially in these regions here in the New England area, a thumping of snow, okay? And this is 57 hours out. So this is 4 a.m. and it's still, a snowstorm. So this is a pretty good snowstorm. And then we go into 60 hours out. This is about 7 a.m. and now we're starting to see, once again, changeover for the coastal regions of New Jersey, Long Island, whatever, wintry mix, New York, Um, ending in eastern Pennsylvania, still snowing up here. Coastal low moving out, wintry mix, colder air behind it. Okay, that is it. We go into 63, and everything kind of just moves out, and then wintry stuff, and then we shall see what happens with the third system. Okay, so let's take a look at the humidity. So is it going to really dry out is the question. Are we in a drier period? So we kind of dry out. Yes, we do dry out. And then humidity comes. Going to be interesting. Pretty much just like this system. Temperatures extremely cold. I mean, even for that wintry mix, I mean, the 32-degree line is below Pennsylvania. So it ain't even going to get close to above freezing. Definitely in the temperatures where they should be. Total snow in the Courage is a bit interesting. I think we can... Okay. So, total snow in the Courage, pretty much the Philly region, all of these areas, I would say a general of 2 to 4 inches. If you guys are in the Poconos on North, 6 to 3 inches. New York, you guys are on the cusp of 3 to even 6 inches. I mean, this can just change. If we look at last run here. Okay, we still live, right? Yeah. We look at last run. Once again, just like that. If we looked at 12Z, it was a run further south. So 18Z, a little bit more north. 0Z, a little bit more south, kind of. So, and the freezing rain. I mean, that's another thing, too. I mean, a little bit concerning here, too, because in these areas, up to 3/10 of an inch of ice. Okay? Maybe even further north. I don't know. But that's not too good either. Okay? We take a look at the RAP model, if we could, on the 21Z. I just want to get a quick see of this. So, oh, it doesn't even show snow. Okay, that, I'm going to give it a little bit. NAM 3KM shows that burst of snow. Alright, and then change over that wintry mix. And freezing rain. Oh, even chose to change it over to freezing rain and then that snow. These. Sorry about the coughing. I'm a little sick. Oh, it shows even more ice. That's up to like 1/10 of an inch of ice. Oh, even some nasty snow there. Okay, interesting. Why not? Let's just take a look at the GFS. Let's see where the GFS is seeing this snowstorm at. Let's just see. I haven't even looked at the newest run. So, thumping of snow in the Philly regions is 42 hours out. Let's do the time frame again. So, actually, this will be 1 p.m. Okay, 1 p.m. here. Take this about 3 hours out. 1 p.m. 2, 3, 4. So, this is about 4 p.m. in the afternoon before work. Once again, timing is pretty good. Starting up with some snow. More freezing rain, I see. Maybe not. I don't know. But there it is. Thumping of that snow. Ooh. Going to 7 o'clock. There it is. Thumping of snow too. Where I'm marking in these areas. Pretty much same thing. The wintry mix down here. Freezing rain here. Coastal is starting to develop. Pretty close with the NAM actually. And then about 10 o'clock starts changing over. I can definitely see that. More of freezing rain now than a wintry mix. That is pretty interesting. It will count. New York still snow. All these regions still snow. Okay. Go into... Alright, and then changes to over freezing rain. And then doesn't change back to snow. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not even going to worry about that. Okay, so total snowfall. Oh, wow. I mean, solid 1 to 3 right here. 2 to 4, actually, I will say. Poconos on north, once again, 3 to 6. That's pretty much holding. Wow, a solid foot in spots here, you guys. This is massive winter storm for the Northeast up here. Wow. Very impressive. Boston, 8 inches. That's a really good snowstorm for up there. Freezing rain, though. Oh, wow. That's nasty. Freezing rain, you know, definitely. Wow. Wow. 3/10 to almost a half of inch of ice. That will be bad if the GFS played out with all that snow, too. New GFS has a snowstorm more south. That's interesting. That's very interesting. The new gem model. This is pretty much the R gem. Okay. Okay, very interesting. So this is about 46 hours. Okay, I mean, we can use here too. But alright, so 46 hours is 5 o'clock, actually. Whoa. So a little bit later on timing. Here, this is about 5. This is 6, starting to enter these areas. 7 starts really snowing. Definitely heavier snow in the northern parts. That's looking interesting. Alright, definitely some heavier snows. Wow, this is 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock.